ostentatious or vanity in any status or form, is it? You know, with understated, it is very, very kind of reserved in its message. But it is a beautiful building, I have to say, and also inside you can imagine how luxuriously it is appointed. It's possible it could be this lady. Parfait, monsieur. Parfait. Okay. There's a lady over there who I think it could be. I'm going to go and see if she is. If not, just bear with us 2 minutes.
We are at the Paris Opera, and up there is some composers: Rossini, Albert, Beethoven, Mozart, Spontini, Meyerbeer, Halle, I don't know. I know Mozart and Beethoven. That's it.
Maybe, where's Kirsten?
Very elaborate building.
Kirsten?
But we could see this in
Okay, back on the bus to the next stop.
or not? When do you leave? Tuesday, okay. Do you have free time or not? Okay, alors maybe un petit peu de free time. Alors maybe it could be a suggestion if you want to do shopping, you can go here. It depends what you are going to do. You can go to the subway station Opera, you stop, and you go to the Galerie Lafayette, or you go just in this part because you have so many stores, Uniqlo, you have a lot here. Donc Opera, in a few seconds we are going to see the entrance. It was the entrance for the Emperor, because Napoleon III would like to go to the opera with its coach, and you are going to see. Tu feras un petit ralentissement, Dragan, là, s'il te plaît. C'est Dragan, voilà. Juste pour voir montrer. So look at, and you have the statue of the architect, called Garnier. He wanted to go with its coach, but he died before the inauguration. What a pity for him. But the opera was created, you could see now. Alors, Paris counts. So, do you live in the big cities?
No.
No. It's like countryside? Ouais? Middle.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you use cars, walk, bicycle?
Cars.
Horses? Okay, great.
Ain't nobody in Texas got time for walking. That's a big state.
Alors, you could see now you know London. So, alors just to compare with London, Paris, it's very small because London it's 4 times Paris. It's spread. Yes, exactly. If you wanted to go from the north to the south by walking in Paris, it could be 3 hours maximum. It's not very big, The size. And the millions of inhabitants too, because Paris, it's 2 million of inhabitants, a little more, and with the suburb it's 11. It's not very big. Alors, we are going to see Vendôme Square. So look at garbage. Huh? Do you think Paris is clean? No? Okay. Some districts are not so clean. Alors, we are going to see Vendôme. There is a column just in a few seconds in front of you with Napoleon the First at the top, and it was dedicated to the battle, to the victory of Austerlitz. So if you know Rome, do you know Rome? Okay, there is another column completely similar. In Roma, it's Trajan column. And at the top, that's Trajan, that's the emperor. And here now, it's Napoleon. So cannons were melted to build the cannons of the Battle of Austerlitz. Alors, we are now in the street called Rue de la Paix. Do you know French Monopoly? Do you have Monopoly?
Yes.
You have Monopoly, so usually, you have Monopoly with streets in America. So French Monopoly, the most expensive street in Monopoly is Rue de la Paix, where we are. Bon, in reality, it's not the most expensive now in Paris. Huh? But you could see great brands. Cartier, you know Cartier? Rolex, Piaget.
There's the column way up there.
Vuitton, do you know Vuitton? Alors it's a very, very huge, great brand. People like Louis Vuitton. You know Coco Chanel? Chanel, Dior, Yves Saint Laurent. What do you prefer as a brand?
Coca-Cola.
You know, as a perfume or
That's my
fashion?
brand.
But it's very expensive. Huh? De quoi? What have you seen? Alors, prepare you if you want to see Ritz Hotel on your right in a few seconds. Ritz Hotel. Non, ouais, tu peux faire le tour. On va passer vers la pyramide du Louvre. À moins que tu tentes là-bas, mais comme c'est le dimanche, on peut. Ouais, rue Saint-Honoré. À moins que t'aies... Bon, ça craint pas. Bon, non, fais le tour, on a le temps, allez, vas-y, ouais. C'est vrai que des fois... Alors, look at something so interesting. Look at the balconies. There is something in the middle. What's this? It's a sun. Why? Because it was a royal square ordered by Louis XIV. Do you know the other name of Louis XIV?
Sun King.
Voila, okay, that's completely right. And if you look at the style, you are going to see the same style in Versailles because it's classical style. The century of Louis XIV. Et on prend la petite opéra. On va faire la pyramide. Alors, some people lived here, but that's very expensive. Yes, some, but not a lot because you have many stores and the hotel. Mostly stores, hotel, but maybe you have one or two flats. You could have some flats. Just to have an idea, because we speak of flats, of Paris, of price. If you want to rent a studio, that means a room and a bathroom, it could be 900 euros or 1,200 euros per month. If you want to buy, but it's less than London. Huh? And I think San Francisco is very expensive too. New York. If you want to buy the meter square, it's 7,000 euros per meter square, the minimum. And the most expensive street in Paris, it's Avenue Montaigne, where you have the great brands, and it's 21,000 euros per meter square. That's good? Do you want to live in Paris? Bon, en même temps, c'est bien, hein? Alors, look at the opera. You have a beautiful view from here. At the top, it's Apollo, because that's the god of... La patrouille, regarde. That's the god of... Do you remember the god of what? Apollo. Oui, thank you, the god of sun. Music, love, hein, of everything. Bon, là, tu peux tracer. So we are lucky because no traffic. I cross my fingers. Hein, it's Sunday. Voilà, exactement. Because it's rare to see Paris. You know Paris. So you lived in Paris a long time ago? D'accord. Ah oui. Ah, c'est génial. So, alors some of you speak French because you have a teacher who speaks French. Ah, bon, super. We are going to speak together. Alors, just after the second traffic light, there is a theater. It's a theater called La Comédie Française, very, very big theater in Paris. And after this, we are going to see the Louvre. So, do you go to the Louvre? Ok, d'accord, très bien. Alors, do you know what you could see? Mona Lisa, exactly. So many Leonardo da Vinci. Huh? You could also see Greek sculptures like Venus of Milo, Nike of Samothrace. Alors, try to go to see the medieval part because before being a museum, it was a fortress to protect Paris against invaders. During the Middle Ages, invaders were English. We fought a lot against English, you know. Philip August was the king, and we have remains, medieval remains, and I suggest to you to go to see because that's wonderful. It's rare to see this in the Louvre. You have a moat and you have a dungeon. That's so interesting. Try to see the flat, voilà, the Comédie Française just on your left. Try to see the flat of Napoleon III because that's completely magnificent too. And after, you could, you know, you have, it's impossible to see everything. You have Egypt department, Greek department, Roman department, Spanish painting, Italian painting, classical French painting. So that's very, very huge. Huh? Musulman pieces, two masterpieces, so it's very, very huge. Alors, prepare you to see the entrance, because now the entrance, it's a pyramid. It was ordered by François Mitterrand, a president of Republic, and the architect is Sino-American P. Donc là, tu connais le truc de la perspective. Regarde, tu fais un petit arrêt. Ouais. Do you like the pyramid? Okay, me too, but you know it was controversial. You know why it was controversial? Because you know it's completely modern in Renaissance and classical architecture. It's made of glass and of metal, and it was something new. Voilà. Oui, oui. Alors, just look at on your right. The famous perspective, because we have architects who like to design line, to do perspective. There is the carousel of the Louvre, ordered by Napoleon I. Very, very far away, the obelisk. We are going to see Concorde Square, and very far away, the Arc of Triomphe. So, after being a fortress, it was a royal residence for kings, and so many kings lived in the Louvre. And it was turned into a museum just after the French Revolution. So the collection of the Louvre finished in 1848. That's the beginning of another collection you could find in the Museum of Orsay. very far away, it's Tower of Montparnasse. Now in Paris there are a lot of works, hein, because you know soon, non, faut pas exagérer, mais we will have Olympic Games.